Hi, my name is Teresa. I just wanted to give a testimony of what God has done for me in specifically the last 6 months. Um, 4 years ago, I lost my job due to COVID because I wouldn't take the COVID shot. And for 4 years, I did odds and ends for jobs, and I was still able to pay rent. And he always provided throughout that time, and I thanked him for it, and it was wonderful. But 6 months ago, he opened up a door for me to work at a retirement home. And I took the opportunity of working there, and I found it to be extremely difficult because I'm older than I was 4 years ago, but God gave me the strength, and not only physically, but emotionally and spiritually. But one thing I noticed was that the whole place was, all these people were just starving for Jesus. I could see it. I could see into the demonic realm of how there was a spirit of murder, there's a spirit of death, there's a spirit, all different types of spirits that weren't of God. And I found it very, very hard spiritually, but the Lord kept pushing me through and kept giving it to him and praying each and every time that I would go to work and during work, and to just constantly just praise him and thank him for everything that he was doing. And it was like, I'd say about 2 weeks ago, I got extremely sick, and I had to take off 6 days of work, which is a lot. I didn't get paid for it, and I was really, really worried about how I was going to pay for my rent, let alone everything else. And my paycheck was extremely small, and I was still concerned and worried, but he kept saying, check your bank account, check your bank account. So every time I went to the bank to check my bank account, there was money that was put in that nowhere did it say that this money was put in from anywhere, not from any person. This was all supernatural. So I was able to pay rent on the 1st of this month, February 1st, for the first time in 4 years. I was able to pay the whole amount of my electrical bill, plus the internet, plus the dentist appointment that I had, and I still had $300 left. And that's it's impossible. That there is no way. And I realized that it just happened, that it was like I finally believed what he said, that he would be my provider, that he's more than just a provider. He's a good father. He wanted me to take those days to rest. And all I could think about, how am I going to pay for rent? And he kept saying, you need to take another day off. You need to rest. So I was just being obedient to him. And it for the first time in my life, I realized that I can do all things through Christ, that this is a revelation for me, because it went from my head to my heart. He provided everything for me. He has opened doors like you wouldn't believe, because he has said, I have put you there. And one gentleman from the place came to Trumpet, and he gave his life to Jesus 2 weeks ago, one of the residents. Then last week, another resident gave his life to Jesus on his bed. And then another worker who she said that, I don't know what it is, but there's something different about you that I've never seen before. What do you have that I want what you have? And I said, well, what you need is Jesus. And she goes, I knew it. You have Jesus in your life. I want what you want. And I brought her to church, and now she's given her life to Jesus. So it's like the Lord is moving. He's like literally literally moving. And it's like I'm just coming to the realization after 4 years of second guessing, 4 years of is he gonna come through with me? Do I need to still work? Do I need to still, I would exhaust myself and work. And he's saying, no, work what I want you to work. Follow what you have a schedule for, and don't pick up. Just stay where that is at, because I need you. I need you to continually be in my presence. And there was one night that I was at work and everything just went haywire. It was just every demon in the entire universe was coming at me, from people, from the employees, from the residents. And I was in the bathroom crying, and I said, Lord, you've got to change this atmosphere like you've done before. He says, no, Teresa, you do it this time. You have the authority. I live in you. You take that authority. You speak it out. I did, and within 10 minutes, the atmosphere changed. He's not making me. I'm realizing that I can do all things through him, because I believe and I trust, and he's who I want in my life, no matter what the circumstance. That I know that I can do anything, and I just had to share that with people, because it's never too late. Never too late, never too late, because he can come through for you. And the more and more he does for me in showing me who he really is, the more and more I fall in love with him. And I just want to say I love you, Jesus, so much, and that you are my heart, you're my everything, and thank you.